Victory will be ours.
Well, hello there everyone. I hope you're doing well. And today we are gonna embark upon a journey that is so well familiar for us. Today's journey is a steep one. It involves a lot of twists and turns, a lot of unexpected.
Victory will be ours.
Expected to be at hand. But today we're gonna do our final gathering of resources in order to master as much gacha summoning power as we can possibly get in order to get Jinhsi. That will be the goal for today. And every single Astrite will count. I will not rest until this land is devoid of all its wealth. I will lift the earth crust with my own 2 hands if I have to. If that will give me 5 extra Astrites, so be it.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, hi there. Hi Greg, hi Angel. Hopefully you guys doing well. Is the mic a little bit quiet? Let me do that. Is that better? I think I'm just a little bit on the quieter side today because I have about 4 hours of sleep in me right now. So I'm delirious as hell, but that ain't gonna stop us from having fun today. Let me know if you need more. I can bump it up a bit more. Alright, so let's get straight into it, I guess. Well, the thing is, so yesterday, right after stream, like a good boy, I was making a thumbnail for the next day, as I always do, and by the time 2 AM rolled around, which is usually when I'm done, I went downstairs, and I was a little bit peckish. You know, I didn't eat that much, so I was like, you know what? Let me whip up some nice borscht. And I was, you know, heating up that cuisine of the gods. I was, you know, being the second coming of Gordon Ramsay himself. And, you know, by the time I was done, it was already 3 AM. And after that, I was like, well, the reset is happening within about an hour. So, what I remembered was like, oh, on my Kalchuro account, I haven't gotten the battle pass, which I said I would because I wanted his weapon. So, by the time I remember that, there was like 10 minutes left on the clock. So, I went there on my phone and I was like, you know what? The sin must be committed. And, you know, that's what I did. I spent $9.99 and, you know, my Kalchuro is goated now. The man has his sword and life never has been better. But that's the only time I'll spend. Because I need a weapon. But yeah, other than that, I just couldn't fall asleep for some reason. I don't know. Kinda had a bit of a rough night, I guess. I woke up today at about 8:20. So usually I wake up at about 8:15, Angel. And I need to be at work by 9. And it's about, I want to say, half an hour from my home. And I usually walk just because I'm not the biggest fan of driving in the morning. So I need to be out the door by the time 8:30 rolls around. And that's usually what happens. So that's kinda when I need to be at work. And you know, I take that half an hour, put on my headphones, and just go and conquer the world. One metal song at a time. Because the thing is, I listen to like either metal or rock music in the morning just to wake me up. There's nothing quite like, you know, listening to Metallica first thing in the morning. That stuff will put some hair on your chest and also some sleep in you. It's better than caffeine, I'm telling you. Hi there, Kakura. Hopefully doing great. Alright, so let's see if we have any treasures around, shall I say.
For now, tell truth from facade.
But yeah, today I'm gonna be a little bit more chill than usual. I know I'm usually losing my mind unlike any, but today is chill lux in chat, you know?
Extra supplies.
Absolutely no worries, Kagura. I mean, honestly, I couldn't blame you. If I didn't feel like streaming, I would go to bed as well, because I'm tired, out of my mind right now. But I didn't want to stream, so there's let me.
Victory will be.
Okay. Actually, wait. I'm not in the brain power right now to even think regular, let alone play a match. I can do it, but the thing is I'm probably gonna lose right now, because my one brain cell is barely hanging on for dear life. If my brain had a charge gouge on it, it would be at -2% right now. I'm purely surviving by instinct and some tea I had earlier.
Tell truth from facade.
Well, you know, I already angered Italians many times. It wouldn't be the first. I at least have, you know, 3 Italian families after me. And I'm not talking about families as, you know, the one that you have a family gathering with. I'm talking about, you know, the kind of good old bunch that go to Alcatraz. Okay, I do like me some coin collecting. I did play a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. What do you mean? There's nothing there, but I do have it. I guess I'm just built different, Greg. I don't know what to tell you. Well, Greg, better luck next time, you know? I mean, you probably just have a bug, honestly, let's be real. Wait, hold up, hold. How did I fail that? Well, I know how, but why is a better question. I mean, there's nothing to do, really. It's just, you know, the voyage, the awakening. I guess they do disappear. Alright, let's do this again. This time, I'll get it for sure. Alright, this actually made me a little bit more awake, not gonna lie. I got some green tea in me with a little side of mint extract, and I'm ready to rumble. let's go again. Wait. I got a little bit overzealous on that one.
Extra supplies.
There we go. I've been risen up since, I don't know, 7:30 or something. Okay, where am I in a known universe right now? Okay, there's some stuff down here. Also, let me just do this quickly so I can see better. There we go. Well, this is quite a pickle, ain't it? Fascinating. Okay, so I see. I'm seeing what you're putting down. Okay, let's go here. Doesn't really do much. So I can't really go there, and I can't really go there. I wish. Are you kidding me? If my contest on my head was a pickle, life would be so much easier. Because all I would think about is how to brine. How to get the brine game up. But instead, I need to think about, you know, taxes, how to survive, you know, the stupid things. The stuff that I don't want to care about. Hi there, Doug. I'm glad to see you. Hopefully doing well. How do I do this? Oh wait, I got it. Like that. With the power of teleportation. There we go. I knew I'll get it eventually. Alright, there should be one of those little floaty thingies somewhere here. Can't quite tell where it is though. Let's do this challenge for now.
Wind Rider.
The answer is no, Doc. The answer is no. My brain right now is equivalent to pretty much the entire universe of SpongeBob compiled into a single brain cell. In which case, it's not very advanced. But it's very fun. I don't have any news to tell you. The only news I have for you is there isn't any. And also, I may or may not offend you yet again. But that's, you know, that's for you to tell me and for me to find out, I guess. Okay, where's that floating thing? Greg, on the other hand, oh, he has a story to tell. Let me tell you. The man was saying, like, how marinara sauce is mid while you were away, you know, and I was about to tell him that it can't be right. That can't be right. The marinara sauce is so good, but he was like, nah, I've had better. You know? The man says Alfredo sauce is 10 times better, and, you know, I don't know what to tell him. You gotta talk some sense into him, because he clearly strayed off the wrong path, of the right path. You're just gonna give him the talk, you know? See, Angel backs me up. It's 2 against 1, and you know, the majority rules wins. So technically you are obligated to wage war of continental caliber on Greg right now.
Fury boils.
And that should distract you from the fact that my brain capacity right now is very undercharged.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath.
No, Dark wouldn't do that. He would never look back. You know, that man only stares into the future. He's just like me, only looks forward, never looks back. Wait, hold up. How did I get hit? Unbelievable, Doc. How could you say that? You telling me you're trusting the Hungarian spy more than you're trusting your tea connoisseur specialist? Unbelievable. You know, when he invades Italy to steal all of your pasta, who are you gonna come back to, huh? Who's gonna be there to help you? To repel such invaders? When 1 billion ducks coming for that sweet family recipe of your homemade marinara, who is gonna be there to protect you, huh? Who is gonna be there to protect you, Angel? Exactly, it's gonna be me. It's the same for you, Doc. The only one that can stop Greg is me. And you guys better keep me on your good side. Otherwise, I might join Greg. And if we join forces, you better pray it's not happening. Otherwise, the life as you know may cease to exist. I don't know. Greg is a spy for many things. For Hungarian government, for for DCI, you know, Dark Central Intelligence. It's a very prestigious secret organization that only ducks of the highest caliber can join. And he's, you know, one of the top brass of said industry. So you gotta watch out. I'm just saying. If you don't keep me in your good books, there's not gonna be out there to have your back. Okay, where's the floating thing? I swear to God. Did I miss it or something? It says it should be here, but I don't see anything. I don't think I collected it already. Ah, there we go, found it. Are you? How dare you? How? Don't you dare. There we go, finally. Jesus Christ. I mean, Doc, it's nothing against you. As I said, I'm just... I had a rough week, what can I say? To be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I do have some stuff that I need to take care of. I'll try, but I can't promise you that, because as I said, I'm not even sure if I'm streaming. If I do, I'll think about it. It's the best I can do for you. And there's also that. I'm gonna be pulling for Jinhsi if I'm streaming. I ain't no way I'm doing anything else. Because I'm either gonna be elated by the fact that I'm getting her, or too saddened by the fact that I'm gonna lose 50-50 for her. And there's no in between. It's either or. And you better bet, if we do lose it, I'm gonna go my second account pull for her. So you're gonna get double summon session if things go south. So there's that. Okay, let me just double check this. There's one over here.
Settled. Wind Rider.
Extra supplies.
Okay, nice. I am feeling kind of loopy, not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling like I'm drunk, because I imagine this what feeling drunk feels like. My inhibition of my own body is very prominent right now.
Tell truth.
Like I'm one step away from passing out on my desk, or achieving enlightenment like any. And I don't know which one it will be.
For emergencies.
But I hope the latter. Who is this? I mean, the thing is, Doc, you're forgetting that I've been your target number one for probably the past 2 years almost. Let's be real here. You just never had enough chutzpah, you know, to actually come and challenge me on my own turf. Because you and I both know that if you do, our clash will be like Jotra Josta and Dio, and I am Dio. I can stop time and everything, and all you have is just a very stylish walk on your side. And a bunch of mafia after you. But you know what? Besides that,
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
you and I both know that our clash will not benefit anyone. Except Greg. Greg is the only one that will benefit. As if we mutually self-destruct each other, Greg will be the only one left. You know what that means. He will take over both our territories. That man has all to win and nothing to lose. That's what I'm telling you. Doc, we gotta combine forces. No worries, Angel. Take care, and I'll catch you later. Hi there, Kane. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Just a little bit tired, as I was saying, a little bit loopy. Has been staying up this morning till like 4:30 a.m. I'd say. So my brain is a little bit like Mount Vesuvius right now. But other than that, I'm doing well. No worries, and you'll catch you in a bit. Okay, what do we have? What are we cooking? They kind of fixed themselves, to be honest. I didn't really touch them.
Extra supplies.
The only thing I did is just reinstate the bot as a mod, and that was it. And it kind of fixed it. So I guess technically I did something.
Settled. Tell truth from facade. For emergencies.
Isn't it only 10 o'clock for you, Greg? I never seen you go to bed that early, but fair enough. Get a good rest on you. I'll catch you later. Got those out of the way. I think there's one more over here. If it is. I am hoping to get at least, by the end of the stream, 12.5k. Because I feel like that's a good place to be at. I'm gonna have about 100 summons for tomorrow, and that's gonna be great.
Wouldn't hurt to be more.
Ah, right, he has a party. I forgot. I forgot that man is going to party hard tomorrow and Saturday. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Right, I do remember that. Yeah, he did tell me. The man is going to be cooking them, you know, pancakes in the morning and then the entire feast for the day. I just want to know what his menu's gonna be, you know? Is he gonna cook like lobster foie gras and, you know, beef bourguignon? Or is he gonna cook, you know, some McGriddles and a nice omelet? Like, what kind of caliber are we talking?
Tell truth from facade.
You having a college start soon? But it's only June, ain't it? To be fair, burgers are
Extra
pretty
supplies.
hard to make, especially if it's like on a charcoal grill. Those do be kind of hard, dog. Barbecuing ain't easy, and as a man that does it quite often, you gotta, you know, it's an entire art mastery to that. Because nobody wants to eat burnt beef, you know? Ain't nothing good about that. But yeah, no worries, kind of. I mean, it's always nice to see you, but if you know you are under your legal warden's gaze, not much you can do there.
Wind Rider.
Righty, we'll go outside the chest.
For emergencies.
Yeah, but isn't college usually starts in September? I never heard of college that starts in at summer. Unless you go into like a specific one, maybe, where it's like speciality type courses. Because that sounds a little bit unusual, honestly. Not gonna lie, I never heard that before. And as a man that went to college, I think mine started on like 5th of September. I went for 2 years. We're gonna sell some butterflies. Just quickly do that. I mean, so is he. I mean, I literally have storm outside right now. And the forecast is a rain until next Tuesday, pretty much. No, actually, until a week after that. It's like rain all the way around, which is a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because it's not scorching hot anymore in my room. But the bad thing is that it's raining all day. So, you know, it's give and take. I actually want to ask you this because I was curious. I was just thinking about myself. But do you guys enjoy rain when you are like inside and you just like the sound of rain? Something about it is very relaxing to me. I can't quite put my finger on it why, but imagine this. It's a nice, cozy evening. You sitting on your bed or a nice chair, sofa, you name it. You reading a nice book. Or in my case, a nice smartphone. You know, maybe having a nice cup of tea. Then you just hear a nice little pitter-patter on your windowsill in the background. I feel like that's a perfect evening right there, honestly. I'd hate it if I was outside, but you know, on the inside, oh, I love it. If I had like a functioning fireplace, that would be even better. Just having a crackling fire in the background? Oh. Oh, wait. I need to blow this up. Oh, I thought it was one of those floaty thingies. Same thing, kind of same thing. I just feel like rain sounds are just the most, one of the most relaxing things you can possibly experience when you are inside. On the outside, it's nice if it's really hot outside. Have you ever experienced rain on a summer without actual clouds? So when it's sunny, but it's still raining. That's one of the coolest experiences, because when I was in Ukraine, we had that quite often, where the rain would just start, but you can still clearly see the sun, and it was just a nice, refreshing experience. Imagine like having shower outside. That's the way I would describe it. It would be like really warm water as well,
Precision,
and it was
elegance,
awesome.
and harmony.
That's probably the only type of rain
These
I
are the
actually
beautiful
enjoy.
parallels between
All the other
cosmos.
ones suck. Any others? No. Okay, that's fine. Oh no. Oh. What? Let's do some parkour. Mortefi is not only the greatest scientist of all time, he's also the greatest parkourist this world has ever seen. The man can free climb anything at 90 degrees angle. A talent unlike any. Speaking of which, I was actually always jealous of people. So, funny story. When I was in middle school, I don't know about you guys, but parkour used to be all the rage in my year group. And I had a few friends who were actually doing it, like legitimately, like climbing the roof, jumping from roof to roof. And I was always jealous of them because I was never spry enough to actually pull it off, and I also was really tall. Which is, if you know something about parkour, the smaller you are, the actually better, because it's way easier to land, and it's also way, well, you're way more likely to not injure yourself. Let me put it that way. But I never had enough, I guess, what would be the right word? Stupidity in me to try that. I guess. I always fascinated. And the reason why I never tried is because one of my good friends just came to school once on one fateful Tuesday morning, and he had both of his hands in like big white comical large casts. And I remember asking him, well, what happened there? And he was like, well, I was running, and, you know, I landed wrong. And I was like, well, how did you land wrong? And I was like, well, I jumped from the rooftop, and, you know, one thing led to another, and I landed on my two arms, and, you know, it kind of cracked. And I was like, fascinating. That's why I went a way of putting it, I guess, but, you know, gave me a moral lesson that I didn't even have to learn myself. And that is never land in your arms. Always land on your either ass or feet. Never on your arms. Because that's a one-way ticket to the hospital. Well, to me personally, it was more of a... I just wouldn't want to get injured. I was lucky enough that I never got seriously injured, like, ever. No single time. I haven't broke anything. Touch on wood, I haven't injured myself super badly. The worst thing I ever had was when I was a child and I would visit my grandparents. They had like a bunch of bicycles, and I would take them to ride across the estate. And once upon a time, I was trying to show off to some people, and I would do like progressively smaller and smaller circles with the bicycle, to the point where I was almost touching the front wheel with the back wheel. That's how close I was rolling them circles. And the more you do it, the more I was like, okay, well, I probably should stop. But in reality, I didn't, and I kept doing it until I just fell down, got crashed on the whole asphalt, got bike crashed on me, and I scraped my entire knee off. Like, my knee was gone. It was pretty much like Freddy Krueger's face. And yeah, it wasn't ideal. It hurt like a son of a gun. I had to summon my godfather, no pun intended, from the city because he was a doctor and my grandparents didn't have any like actual medicine to put on top of it. The only thing they had is disinfection, like, you know, alcohol stuff. And they put that, but I was in such unbelievable agony pain. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. It was horrible for at least like 3 days straight. It was tremendous. And remember, I still have a little scar left. Just a tiny one. There's not much left, but it always reminds me to not be stupid, you know? Whenever I decide to do something stupid, I go back to that place mentally and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be stupid. That is fair game. Well, as I said, imagine a knee, right? And then imagine half of it gone. You couldn't quite see the bone, but it was as close to it as possible. You know? I was just... Imagine driving and then falling outside of the car while it's still moving. That's the way I would describe it, how it felt. Because I skidded like at least a solid 5 meters after I dropped. Because it was kind of on the uphill, so I went down and I was using like my hands to stop myself, not propel myself forward, but instead what happened is I scraped my knee so unbelievably. It didn't feel bad at the time because I was wearing like jeans or something, but I remember just standing up. I didn't feel pain immediately. I stood up. After that, I like cleaned myself and I was like, okay, I think I'm fine. And then I remember distinctly going back home, just undressing, and I looked down and I could see my entire leg was red. And I was looking down and it was horrific. I don't want to go into too much details, but it was unbelievable. And as soon as I saw that, it was like a pain wave just hit me out of nowhere. It was just straight to my face. And I remember I screamed like I never had before after that. My poor grandma came in rushing in, thinking that I was getting murdered or something. And to be fair, I might as well have been. From the pain it literally felt like I got stabbed or something, you know? I never have, luckily, but you know, I can imagine what it would feel like, and that's how it felt. It was horrendous. And as I said, 3 days straight, I couldn't even stand up, honestly. It was so painful. The first day was especially horrible because it was seizing with pain. It was like a pulsating pain. It wasn't waves of pain. It was more like it just never ending uphill. It would just get worse and worse and worse. And I assume it's because the medicine was fighting whatever was trying to nest itself inside my knee, which I assume was a colony of viruses, demons, you know, infections. I probably was one step away from getting amputated, honestly, but... Yeah, because the thing is, I know how to regroup and how to fall properly, but the problem is, even if you are trained in that stuff, if you are under extreme circumstances, like let's say you are in a fight or flight situation, you're not always gonna go back to that place. Sometimes you just go based on instincts, and you know, the said instincts either could lead you to the best place you can possibly go to, or it could lead you to potentially your downfall, because sometimes your instincts are wrong. And, you know, there's just nothing you can do about it. In that case, my instincts were wrong. If I just grouped up, if I literally just let the gravity do its work and not actually try to stop myself, I probably wouldn't have gotten hurt that badly. But instead, I decided to throw caution to the wind and try to be smart about it. And that never turns out good. If ever. Okay, wait, am I going to the wrong place? I mean, the worst situation you can possibly get yourself in is where you're actually using your hand to stop yourself. You should never use your hand. It doesn't matter what, like, kind of fall you have. Using your hands is the last thing you want to do. Oh, that's terrible, kind. I remember you telling me that, and I was like, I can't imagine the worst pain, probably. Because it's one thing getting, like, we call them the scabs. Like, if you get pieces of wood stuck inside your skin, those hurt like a son of a gun. But I can't imagine getting a pain from a nail. It just sounds so horrific, to be honestly. And I feel super bad for you because of that. This is Stingray, acting Captain Mark recording. This morning I received communication from CNG. The bastard actually managed to make contact with some survivors. He tells me that the disaster is over, all the monsters have been wiped out, and the crisis of humanity has been resolved. Best of all, the crew members that stay behind on land are all safe and sound. It's news nothing more worth celebrating. Our 17-month-long voyage on the sea has finally come to an end. I'm preparing to return to the harbor where it all began. This journey of suspense is finally over. I don't plan on bringing the remaining supplies back with me, so I bury them somewhere near the lighthouse. Maybe they can come in handy for someone in need one day. But it wouldn't be fun if they're too easy to find, would it? I left behind a little riddle. I'm sure anyone who happens to listen to this recording can solve it. Okay, what is the riddle? Look after a break of dawn, by the end of lined shadows, surprising discovery awaits. Also, you had to actually do the proper surgery to fix it. I mean, I can't imagine, because otherwise you can get, you know, botulism or something from rusty nails. I can't imagine. You're probably lucky to still even have your fingers, because by the sounds of it, it was pretty rough. But I'm glad you're okay now. That's the most important part. Okay, so where the light shadow shines, so it should be somewhere here then, right? There's no really shadows in here. No worries, Kai. It was good seeing you as always, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, good night in you, and I'll see you later. Okay, where's the next one? Absolutely no worries, Karen. I'll wait eagerly for your continuation of that story, because it does sound quite exciting. I think you told me a little bit about it before, but I don't think we went into too much details. You just briefly mentioned it.
for emergencies.
from memory. No worries, Kyle. I'll catch you later. Hi there, Angel. I thought you were gonna go into your Honka-style escapades, but I guess not yet. Are you done already? Okay. So let's go further. This is quite nice. A pretty nice base of operations, I'd say. Quite big boat as well. I hope we get to ride one of these bad boys one day. That'll be hella fun. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. So let's keep going. Soft pity is usually at about 70 pulls, I'd say. 80 for guaranteed. Oh. Do I need to climb in here somewhere? I mean, for certain people like Greg, soft pity is like 10 pulls, you know? Because that man been getting quite lucky as of late. And for some people, soft pity is 80. Because they go to hard pity all the time. Okay, anything good here?
Wind Rider.
Hi there, Felicia. Hopefully doing great. Well, the thing is, just because you need to win it doesn't mean you will, Angel. You never should tempt the gods. Never tempt the sense of security. Just say you don't want it. Say you don't want Ruwa Mei, and then she will come to you. I mean, he did say that. To be honest, to be fair, Greg only has exceptional self. He never has it for other people.
Extra supplies.
I think the stream is slightly freezing. It's not freezing continuously, but it was just a tiny freeze. Yeah, apologies about that. As I said, the weather outside it has been a little bit on the harsh side, I'd say. It's quite big rain season at the moment, so it might be a tiny bit of freezing, but hopefully there's nothing serious. So yeah, apologies about that. Let's see. Got that out of the way. To be honest, I haven't lost 50-50 in a while. Mostly because I haven't pulled in a while, but you know. I think in Honka style, I'm cooking like 50,000. What do you call the currency that I completely forgot? I think it's Jades, right? Primordial Jades or something?
Tell truth from facade.
So whenever I do come back, I'm gonna do a big summoning session. Probably will get whoever's there. Oh yeah, I only summoned it for 3 units. In my entire playthrough of Wuthering Waves... I have waves on my mind. Well, yeah. Just because I don't summon. It's that simple, Angel. And that 300k is across like 200 accounts. It's not on one. So don't get yourself too excited.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
But 50k is on 1. Just because I didn't summon at all. I only summoned 3 times. In my entire
Victory will
Conquest
be
Tyrell
ours.
playthrough. I summoned once for Jinyuan. I summoned second time for Lucha. I summoned third time for Sparkle and Jinyuan's Starcone. And that was it. I don't do anything. What do you mean I have too much time on my hands? I literally don't do anything there. It's nothing to do with time. It's just patience. It's not my fault that I don't spend. What do you want me to do? You can do the same. In fact, I think on one of these accounts that I have on Wuthering Waves, I will not spend. I will prove to you that it's easy to save up. I'll either do it on this one or on my Kaltura account. And I will not spend it all until I get like 100k, and then I'll dump them all in on whoever comes out that I actually care about. Because the thing about me, right? I don't get in ties to pool. I just don't care. I don't care about new units. The thing is, I only play with characters that I like. So unless there's a character that I super like, I never pull. It doesn't matter how good they are. They could be the strongest character that ever existed. If I actually don't care about them, I won't pull.
Break! Tell truth from facade.
I have all the patience in the world. Ever since I was a child, I always played gacha games for the long run. I never got tempted into blowing my entire bank straight away. I would always save
For
up.
emergencies.
That's the only good thing that gacha gaming actually taught me is patience. Which is probably the opposite of what you would be learning if you are a normal individual. Because usually gacha games teach you the complete opposite, which is to spend everything as soon as possible. But not for me, not for me. I took it as a lesson in perseverance and wait. Because those who wait get rewarded. Because yes, granted, you can just pull for any character and every character and get majority of them, but are you gonna get the satisfaction of having like 100,000 Jades or 100,000 Astrite? How much better would it feel to have so much resources? Just knowing the fact that you have so much. Because you gotta awaken your inner dragon, guys. If you don't spend, you can lose. It's that simple. Those who do not spend, they don't know the fear of losing 50-50 because they don't do it.
Wind Rider. Finale.
And that's what we should all learn. No worries, Angel. It was a pleasure seeing you as always, and I'll catch you later. We're almost level 19.
Wouldn't hurt to be more
Data bank,
prepared.
that would be kind of fun. Because I think at level 19 we get 80% gold echo drop rate, which is nice. Okay, found. I think it's one of those little floaty thingies somewhere here. Let's see.
7.
It should be one of those little glowing ball thingies. Maybe it's in a cave, I guess. The game froze for a second.
Tell truth.
No
from
idea.
facade.
Whenever I see that screen of connection error loss, I panic immediately because I have PTSD from it.
For emergencies.
Please don't do it again. let's go get the Son's casket as well. Ah, there we go. They won't say where is it. Nice. I actually haven't used them at all. I don't really know if they give good rewards, but I might go and actually cash them all in, because I do have about 30 of them, I believe, of memory. Let me see. Where are they actually? Yes, 32. So we can definitely cash those in and see how that goes. Okay, so there's one lit up. I assume there's 4 of them. One there. See if I can hit it from here. Did I hit it? I think so. Let's go. Hi there, Savik. Glad to see you. I mean, the thing is, Cedric, I think they were just trying to entice you, you know? Trying to entice you to keep spending. It was probably the Hoyoverse employee trying to tell you that you're not spending enough. Trying to put you on the trickery path. I've been there, you know? I've been there. I actually remember playing a game, so... A funny story. Back in the day, when I was really deep into Gacha world, I had this one friend who came from a relatively wealthy background, right? And I'm sure you know where this is going from what I just said, but we would always play a lot of Gacha games together. And since I didn't grow up with a lot of pocket money, I couldn't really afford to, you know, splurge on games. But he was different. He was built different, and he would, you know, have quite a lot to spend on said games. That's fair enough, Savik. You know, you gotta get all your agents, like Pokemons, you gotta collect them all. If you know on the most wanted list of every single secret agency, are you even trying? But anyway, so I was playing a lot of gacha games with my friend, and one time, I distinctly remember, we were just hanging out at my place, and he was like, "Oh, do you want me to get that for you?" And I was like, I just took like a double take it, because we were looking at a bunch of like in-game items that I was just saying, "Oh, those look kind of cool," and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can get them for you if you want."
Discipline. My
And
flames
in
will be kept
my
in check.
mind, I was like, on one hand, this is my friend who is offering to get me something nice, which I should be grateful for and probably accept. But on my delusional mind, I was like, there's gotta be a catch. He's gotta ask me to do something, right? There's gotta be like a trick behind it. And that's how messed up I was from all those gacha games I play, because there's no such thing as free things in the world. You gotta pay for them all. But in that case, he was just genuine about it. He was like, "Yeah, I'll get it for you if you want." And he did. And I was like, wow. Interesting. And it wasn't a cheap item either. It was like 50 bucks for it. I think it was like a weapon of some kind in one of the gacha games. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want it, but you know, I'm not going to spend money on it. So that was my first time was actually somebody giving me something for free, without actually asking something in return. And to this day, I still think he won something from me. There had to be a trick. Somebody being nice for no reason, impossible. But you're absolutely correct, Savik. If you don't have any CIA agents watching after you, are you even trying, as I said? Yep. I mean, it happens. Sometimes, you know, people just want to be nice to you. It does happen. Not very often.
What a clinger.
I mean, I would just take it as him buying you a cup of coffee, you know, Sadvik? It's pretty much the same equivalent. It's just a nice gesture, you know? A friendly reminder that people sometimes could be cool. They're gonna be equivalent in the future, you know? Instead of going to a coffee shop to meet up with your friends, you would just get welcoming for each other and just being like, okay, guys, now we can interact. Let's go grind a couple artifact domains. What do you mean? We go outside and socialize and be normal? No, 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 no. Why would we do that? Okay, there's gotta be one more. Did I miss it? I mean, I'm the same way, Sadvik. You know, I became so cynical that whenever people do something nice for no reason in real world, I'm like, there's gotta be a catch. And I don't want to be that way, you know? I want to feel like people can be nice for no reason.
Wind Rider.
But unfortunately, you know, society has dictated. The people only nice to you if they want something from you. That's what I always believed in, and that's what time and time again I was proven to be correct. But sometimes, you know, you just meet people who are just built different. They build different and just want to, you know, bring positivity into the world. And I have a hard time accepting that. Clearly. Okay, where's the last one? What am I missing? Oh wait, I see it. I see it. I see it. It's that one.
Burn to ashes.
Well, let me snipe it. I can do it. Let's go. Easy.
For emergencies.
Because, I mean, I try to be nice to people as well, as much as I can. I just, as I said, it's whenever people are nice to me back. That's why I'm getting a little bit, you know, like, what is your motive? Especially people that I don't know. If it's like my friends, nowadays I'm like, yeah, whatever. But if it's a stranger especially, now that's where I get
Time
worried.
to fight back.
Because I remember one time, I was in the restaurant, right? Just having a meal by myself, because I was coming back from work, and all the stores were closed already, so I couldn't get any food, and my fridge was completely died down of any sort of life resemblance. So I went to my local, I think it was Turkish place or something. It might have been Georgian, I don't remember exactly, but anyway. And I was eating something. Can't quite remember what it was, probably shish kebab or something. And I remember, out of nowhere, the waiter comes out after I'm almost done with my meal and brings me just out of nowhere a dessert. No, I didn't order a dessert. Neither did I want one, but you know, I was like... And it was a very nice piece of baklava. A very decadent little dessert, which I actually enjoyed. It's one of my favorites. But I was like, oh, there's gotta be some kind of mistake, so I don't think I ordered this. And I remember he said, oh no, it's just a gentleman over there. It's his birthday, so he decided to treat everyone in the restaurant to a nice dessert to commemorate that. And I was like, on one hand, that's the sweetest things I ever heard. On the other hand, I'm considering whether he poisoned the said dessert and he wants to, you know, gets some secrets out of me with a truth serum. But no, that was actually quite nice, because I remember I was like, wow, that's awesome. And he was just like a very sweet old man that had like his family get together, and it was like a very small restaurant, so it was only about 10 tables. And as soon as he did that, everybody just turned around and we all said in like, happy birthday, you know. And I remember when the cake came out and you know, the guy was you know, wishing happy birthday, everybody just kind of turned around, and when waiter started singing like happy birthday and all that stuff, everybody just kind of chimed in and started singing as well. So that was kind of cool. That was a pretty surreal experience. Because considering I didn't know anyone there, I didn't know that by the end of it, I'm gonna, you know, become a part of a group. All I was there is for a nice meal, but I ended up, you know, being part of festivities. And it was really nice. And dessert was bomb as well. It was really nice. It was homemade, I think. I mean, kinda. The last thing that, you know, it was missing is like a Godfather type character coming in and chiming in. Just put it like a close sign and then, you know, just a laugh track playing, and it fades into the darkness. Credit star rolling and all that good stuff. But that was probably the most fun and unique experience I ever had with like strangers being kind. Because I had like other strangers, you know, offering me to like take a seat, or, you know, offering if I need like help with any directions and all that, and that's normal. But I never had somebody going out of their way to, you know, be actually kind like that. A strange thing to say, but you know, just how it be. How it be.
Finale. Tell truth from facade.
Is it underneath? It is. There we go. You can trick me, game. Or at least, not that hard. I mean, you know, if we normalize being kind to people, I'm absolutely up for that. That's probably one of the sweetest experiences, as I said, I ever had. And also, I didn't know there's maintenance. Okay, what time is GMT +8? Okay, so it's in an hour. So I guess today we only streaming for 2.5 hours, guys. I didn't know there's gonna be a maintenance, but I guess it is. So today's stream is only gonna be until 11 o'clock, I guess. I mean, it's possible. I probably should have known that there's gonna be maintenance, but I didn't. So, you know, there's that. Apparently, so you better do your dailies, guys. I just realized this, so you gotta, you know, go get your grind on. Absolutely. And I mean, the servers are gonna be down for the next 7 hours, so it's pretty much gonna be until reset, so you gotta get your dailies done. Because if you ain't getting your dailies done, you are out of luck. Speaking of which, let me go do mine. I'll tell you what, I'll log in on my Cultura account as well on my phone, and we'll go do dailies together with my Cultura account. Because, I didn't expect there's going to be a maintenance. They didn't even say anything. I don't think there was a warning or nothing. It's just kind of like, maintenance, you know? It's now. Now.
Victory will be ours.
And I was like, okay, fine. But you will do that. Luckily, there's no, like, events or nothing. They expire today. I did that yesterday, so we are fine on that. Alright, let's see what else we got cooking there. That message is gonna persist, ain't it? Alright. So we'll gather as much as we possibly can in the next tower. And then tomorrow we probably gonna have a longer stream. If I do stream, we're gonna summon for Jinhsi. We're gonna build her. We're gonna play with her. And you know, we're gonna test her out. See what she's all about. Oh. Okay, so I got there. Speaking of Jinhsi, we're probably gonna go and get ourselves some resonance material for her, so we can upgrade her. In general, I'd say amusement park, because the thing is, you gotta be in the mood for water park. You can't just go to water park out of nowhere. I've been to both, and I've been to one of those like massive aqua parks in Czechoslovakia. I remember I went to this absolutely ginormous one, and I just don't like the idea of being wet all day, if that makes sense. But amusement park, you can just go to it any time of the day, any time. For water parks, you can do that. You need to pre-plan it. You have entire game plan laid out. And I also like roller coasters more than, like, you know, diving giant tube. And there was also this one ride in water park that I went to, which actually resembled a giant toilet. And the entire theme of it is that you were gonna swirling around in a giant ball until it would suck you inside, and you would just propel this water tube and get splashed into the pool. And I was like, I don't know if I'm into that. That kind of sounds like a good time. I honestly don't know how can you even prefer water park over amusement park. That just sounds like crazy talk to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, Sadly. You are correct, though. You are correct. That was like 10 years ago. That meme wasn't even in the baking process. I'm pretty sure the developer of the game probably wasn't born. So I'm pretty sure it's made by 10-year-olds. Let's be real. Let's see. There should be one, I believe. Ah, there we go. See it?
Tell truth from facade. Fury boils.
Oh, my Gianna's almost died. I actually didn't notice that. Gotta heal up.
Break.
Nice.
Extra supplies.
Doc, are you still around? Because, I think you might be in luck. If the game shuts down in about an hour, I think at the end I might have enough brain power to do a chess match with you if you want. But if you're already gone, you know, you missed a chance. I gave it to you, but you went here. And Sadvik is my witness. Okay, so I collected that, that's fine. While Dark has been pestering me to play chess against him. Because he wants to feel like a big man beating an old man, you know? He wants to feel the elation of competing against me. And to be fair, I couldn't blame him. But, you know, there's always a time and place for those things. And I'm not sure that I have the brain capacity to even muster enough brain power to do it right now. But you know what? Unbelievable. Why does everyone want to play chess with me? When did I establish myself like a grandmaster? Do you think I'm the second coming of Hikaru or something? Like, what's going on here? Was I inaugurated as the honorary GM out of nowhere?
Tell truth from facade. Extra supplies.
Okay. Got that one. Nope, nope. Don't do that. But I mean, if you guys really want to see me play chess, I can do it. In fact, if you really all want, we can do, like, in voice chat on Saturdays or something. It doesn't even have to be streamed, to be honest. Because when my brain is actually engaged, I don't mind playing. Right now, it's not in its peak performance, shall we say. But when I am actually, you know, somewhat capable of cohesive thought, I wouldn't be too against it, I'd say. Alright, let's go fight some Morning Axe, because you do need this for Jinhsi. And if I don't get her, Verena needs it, so it's not too much of a loss either way. But let me do a pro gamer move right now. Look, who is that? Who is that individual right there? I don't know, but I'll let him in. He seems like a cool guy. You know? I don't know, something about his name, I just feel like he's a very intelligent individual. Very big personality, I feel like. Very big. Among other things that are big about him. He's probably 6'4", you know. Very tall, very handsome. Very, you know, enthusiastic about life. And enjoying it. I should get that kind of vibe from him. Definitely no. I mean, how could he be? How could this gentleman right here be anybody but himself? Like, you're telling me I could come up with such an absolute banger of a signature? No, I couldn't. I couldn't. But anyway, pretty cool guy. I would like to befriend him, you know? Just saying. And there we go. I actually don't remember. Can you collect both of them? Or is it on the same account? Because collect that. Now, Cedric, if I was playing on both of the accounts, how do you think I could do this, you know? Just collect both of these at the same time. It would be impossible, right? Unless I have 4 hands, which I clearly don't. Absolutely. I mean, look at this man. Like, his Sculptura got drip and everything.
Keep your fangs sharp.
But yeah, Cedric, if I was playing on these both accounts, how can we both run at the same time? You tell me. Do you think I have 4 hands? No, impossible. You see this prowess? At the same time, though. Wait, hold up, Mr. Cool Gray, come back. Come back. Look at this. Look at this. Look at us communicating. In nothing but running. You know, synchronized running. Absolutely. I mean, you know, how else can I do this if I didn't have 4 hands? Anyway. Let me wait for that guy to respawn, I guess. But yeah, I guess I have to come clean, guys. I do indeed have at least 24/7 hands at any given point. I'm like Buddha, but better. Pretty much. You know how Buddha has about 12 hands? I have double that. Plus another 3. I know, I surprise myself daily with my prowess, but somebody has to do it, you know? If somebody were destined to have 27 hands, it might as well be me.
Wind Rider.
And I hope you can just, you know, treat me as usual. Don't think I'm better than you just because I can do the same thing you do, but at least 13 times better. It's, you know, it's no competition. Unfortunately, no, jumping on walls is a little bit too hard. Unless you give me one of those comically launched suction cups, in which case I'm gonna be like a Spider-Man, but a little bit different. There we go.
Tell truth from facade. Feel my wrath. As you wish.
Believe me, let's do this another way.
Break. Tell truth from facade. Inferno.
Okay, let's go.
It's time.
Quickly playing this. A blue one? I didn't even know I can get blues nowadays. Yeah, that was kind of surprising. Okay, we need one more, the last one, and after that, we're gonna keep going. Luckily, there's no Pioneer podcast here, so don't need to do any dailies. Just a daily grind of this stuff. We'll be done after that. This message is just sort of like, they really want you to know there's going to be maintenance, you know? They don't want to leave room for any chances of you misunderstanding that there is a maintenance. And honestly, I understood that from the 3rd time it rolled around, but you know what? I do understand going through it at least another 80 times to just really prove the message and make sure that people really know. Ooh, this is kind of cool. A little cave situation. Don't mind if I do. let's transport these guys. Wait for Morning Axe to return. Let's actually take a peek if there's like a puzzle or something. Absolutely. I mean, it should be one of those, you know, pop-ups you get on a website. It's like, warning! The maintenance is exactly 47 minutes, 59 seconds, 58 seconds, 57. And, you know, for every single second, there's one more ad shows up. Just until your entire screen is nothing but pop-up ads. And the very last minute, you know, if you don't exit the game, your computer just blows up in your face. Just to really prove the point. It's like those notifications they have in solo leveling. That whenever you play for more than an hour, it's like, warning, you played for more than an hour. You might need to go touch some grass and get a life while you're at it. And I remember one, what actually hit me is when I was streaming for 7 hours straight solo leveling, and it was like, you played for 7 hours. This might be harmful to your health. And I remember thinking, oh, you don't say. So you tell me playing 7 hours straight of a gacha game is a bad thing? I never thought about it that way. But you might be correct. Because I was thinking, you know, it's on par with one apple a day keeps the doctor away. I thought, you know, 12 hours of gacha games a day keeps your sanity away. And that's what I was trying to achieve, but when you say like that game, if it is bad, I might as well not do it. I'm actually wondering if they have for like beyond 24 hours. Because what if you stayed for like 100 hours, and at 100 hours mark is like, please, stop. We don't want to be responsible for you dying. Please shut down. It's like, you know, the higher the counter, the more desperate the messages are. You know, 150 hours like, Jesus Christ, please get a life. Our servers are literally melting because of you. Please shut down. And, you know, as soon as you reach 1,000 hours, you just get isekai'd because you go heart attack from playing so long. You just become like Konosuba. Dying from heart attack, isekai, meeting with the goddess, and you're like, you know what, I'm taking goddess with me. Whenever I go. And that's how I might get isekai'd, you know? By playing too much gacha games. No Trakun will ever consume my soul. But gacha games? Now that's a beast I'm still trying to conquer. To be fair, that probably would be the case. It wouldn't even surprise me, honestly. Let's try that. Okay. But if that's a way to go out, you know, I might as well go out in style. Interesting.
Wind Rider.
Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me put them down. So they're all the same shape. I think I figured it out. And then, oh wait, No. Put it back. No, the other way. There we go. Like. No, like. Yep. No, wait. Okay, there. There we go. And then take this. No, we can I not? Can I not rotate it the other way? Oh, I thought I can rotate it the other way. Absolutely, Sadvik. I mean, I'm pretty sure my brain can't figure this out. I mean, this is like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff they do in Olympiadas in math, probably, you know? Trying to connect four. What is this thing? I'm a genius or something? Unbelievable. These people clearly never watched my stream. Because if they did, they would know that this is too hard for my little fragile brain. Okay, you know what? I'll figure this out. This is a point of pride at this point. Because I thought I can rotate that one. I thought I figured it out. But instead, all I did is embarrass myself. Just like always. A moment of genius for one man is embarrassment for another. And for me, every embarrassment is a mark of honor. Okay, let's think about this logically. So, what we can do is put that there, okay? Absolutely. What will run out sooner, my patience or time before maintenance? There's a real question of the hour. And I think I won. You see, it's that simple, Sadvik. All you needed to do is believe in me and give me at least 20 to 30 minutes to figure this out. And, you know. You might as well just say, I got the gift. When it comes to puzzles, there's two kinds of people. Those that cannot do them, and those that can do them extremely well. And I'm just in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm a man that, you know, needs a little bit of time to figure it out, but when I do, it's an experience unlike any. Magnus is just like sweating in the corner. He's like, wow, this man is too good. He's coming for my title. I'm gonna invent a new tier. You know how Grandmasters is a peak? I'm gonna be the Grandmaster. The true apex of masters. I'm gonna be the master of masters. That's how good I'll be. Because somebody has to master the masters. They're getting out of hands, you know. They think they're too good. I think just because they have big brain, they can do whatever they want. Not so. Not with me at the helm. I'll tell them exactly how it's done. One very poorly solved puzzle at a time. I will do it. Wait, hold up.
Don't you worry.
Man, just literally grabbed me and stabbed me. Unbelievable. What is this, downtown London?
Break. Extra supplies.
I mean, Sadvik, you know. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it, and you know, about 100,000 years ago, I was like, fire equals hot. And it's never been the same. I mean, London had an issue with that. It is a bit of a cruel joke, but you know, you either laugh or you cry about stuff like that, and I decide to laugh. Because otherwise it's too sad. And also, let's be real, London's pretty bad. Like, I don't think I'm reinventing the wheel here by saying London is not a place you should visit. I'm pretty sure anyone with at least half a functional brain lobe still intact will probably understand that fact. Because it's like any megatropolis out there. It's only good for visiting once, but to live there is like a hellscape. You might as well just settle on the ninth circle of hell, and you probably will have a better time. I mean, you know, as I say, I'm not reinventing nothing here. I'm not breaking any grounds. Plus, I've been saying it since day one that I'm not the biggest fan of London. I've been there plenty of times and I lived there briefly, and that was the worst experience I ever had in my life. Honestly. It's a place which I wouldn't recommend even to my worst enemies, which I have none. Yet, that is. Is there one more? Because I feel like I'm missing one. I guess no. I know why there is one.
Tell truth.
Also, because it didn't seem right. Okay, so I'm missing one. Wait. Hold up. Where did it go? Wait, what? Okay, this is actually kind of... no gonna lie. This is actually where my brain power is tested. Or the lack of it, I'd say. Am I missing one more? 'Cause there's gotta be one more, because they can't be right. Wait, let me just quickly scan the perimeter, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, because I feel like there's gotta be one more. know? But there's not enough of them. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Let me engage my big old thinker. Hi there, Liz. You call me red-handed? In a cookie jar, I'm here solving a puzzle. How are you, though? Hopefully well. No, it's alright, Liz. I mean, there's gonna be a maintenance in the next half an hour. So, that's, as long as we're gonna stream, unfortunately. Unless I decide to do something else for a little bit. But hi there. Okay, let me see. I think I figured it out. There we go. Okay.
Extra supplies.
You see, all I had to do is engage my big thinker, and the puzzle is solved. Just like that, is easy. All you have to do is engage your one brain cell to at least 130% capabilities, and you're set for greatness. Almost there. So we need synthesis and cooking. Let's actually go do those two. If I forget, because I'm prone to do that. Actually, I think after the maintenance runs, we'll probably go and check out some trailers, because there are some trailers going, and I kind of wanted to watch them, but we might as well, just the three of us, take a peek at them. Because I haven't seen them, I'm sure you guys probably haven't either, for like the Jinhsi and all that. So yeah, I'm a tiny bit curious. And if you want, Sadvik, we can have a chess match. Since Dark is not here anymore, and Liz is gonna be our referee. Because 11 o'clock is kinda a little bit early. I wasn't expecting there's gonna be maintenance today, but you know, it is what it is. Wait, not this. I need to cook something. Exactly. You see, unlike Dark, you actually know what's up. Because that man, no matter rain or sun, no matter if it's 4 AM or 8 AM, he always wants to play. No, that's absolutely fair enough. I don't remember chess at all, honestly. The last time I played was years ago. And I'm not even joking, it was a long time ago. I probably forgot all the openings already. I'd be surprised if I can beat an 8-year-old, honestly, in chess. Because if I do, that's going to be an achievement that I will go down in history. But we could definitely do like a little chess tournament between us. Like on Saturday or Sunday if you guys down. And just do like a tournament bracket where I fight everyone. And everybody claps my cheeks. And at the end, whoever is the final victor gets to battle me yet again. So pretty much the end goal is for everyone to beat me. And after everyone does, somebody gets to beat me twice. And I feel like that's the ultimate price. Because I really doubt I can beat anyone. When it comes to games like chess, I always go on the gut feeling, you know? I never go strategy. Because strategy is the downfall of it all. You gotta go based on your instincts. You can't let logic dictate you. Because when you start going into, you know, the fancy schmancy openings, the strategy of it all, that's when you lose the footing. That's when you go astray. That's when it leads to a downfall. No, Cydric, only animals. I don't think it would fly if you can just go up to a human and make it a fight for you, you know? Can you imagine you just go to a random stranger, beat them with the club a bunch of time, and then just tame them and be like, okay, fight for me now? I don't think that would fly too well with legal system of this world. But then again, I like your enthusiasm.
Keep your fans sharp.
I like how you think ahead. That's gonna be the next, probably, game mode. Tame as many criminals as you possibly can and make them fight for you.
Set it.
I mean, if Riosley can do it, so can we.
Time to fight back.
The man has an entire underground arena. He invented fighting club within prison. So what stops us from doing so as well? I mean, to be fair, you might have as well defeated the Grandmaster at that point. If, as a 7-year-old, you defeated a teenager, that's an achievement unlike any. Because honestly, if I was that kid, I would be distressed. I would go into my chess dojo and I would study until my hands bleed. Because that's an embarrassment unlike any. Here we go, our echoes underway. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? As a child, if you lose to somebody younger than you, that's a death sentence. Both socially and mentally.
Sharp.
Because kids are like elephants. They never forget. Especially if it's something embarrassing, they will never let you live that down. Because I swear to God, if I ever went against somebody younger than me and I lost to them, they might have as well. I had to move neighborhoods, cities, perhaps even countries. I don't blame him. I mean, by the sounds of it, you scarred him for life. By the sounds of it, you put permanent fear of God in him. And he just never wants to experience that again. And I cannot blame him, honestly. Okay, what's that? Daily quest. Alright, I can do it in calm.
Tell truth from facade. Set it.
Well, that's what I mean. If it's like private type of competition, I don't think they would care. But just because you embarrass them in front of probably their peers, and maybe even their crush, they never go to live it down. And that's why I said, it's probably embarrassment unlike any. Not because it's embarrassing to lose, but because it's embarrassing to lose to somebody twice as young as you. It's just how it is. I didn't make the social norms. It's just how the world works, unfortunately. Okay, let's go do this daily quest quickly. Then we'll do some more exploration and we'll go watch some trailers, as I said, as soon as the update starts. By the way, Liz, if you haven't done your dailies, you probably should do them now, because the game will be down until, like, the reset. Just letting you know. That's why I'm doing it on both accounts right now. Sadvik, I assumed you moved the cities, right? I assumed you cut ties with everybody you ever knew within their region and just decided to, you know, change your name, put some fake mustache and just, you know, escape. I mean, I don't blame you. But then again, there's some kids out there that just have the brain unlike any.
Tell truth from facade.
That's right, Savik. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to hear. Deflect your shame. Never accept it. Never embrace it. Never learn from it. Just deflect it completely. Pretend it never happened. And if somebody mentions it, just say, I don't know what you're talking about. It never happened. It's Mandela effect that's talking. You think it happened, but in reality it hasn't. It's just your brain playing tricks on you. I mean, same, Liz. I'd be surprised if I can be a toddler at chess. I'm pretty sure some infants can absolutely demolish me if they try hard enough. And they can barely even suck on their thumb, but yet they still somehow probably will manage to figure out chess better than I could. Okay, there we go. Did all the dailies. I mean, Liz, you know, if Doug beats me at chess, I might need to escape. Because I will not allow that man. I will fight to the death before I accept defeat from him. I will challenge him to a boxing chess, which is actually a thing. There's this sport called boxing chess where you play chess, right? And then, you know when you stop the clock after every single round? So after a certain amount, like 5 or so, you go and you actually box for about 5 minutes. And then after you're done, you go back to chess. And it's like a repeating process over and over again. Which it actually sounds kind of fun. So you beat each other physically and mentally. Which is the most excruciating punishment of them all. Because imagine not only getting clapped literally, but also metaphorically at the same time. Now that's a punishment unlike any. Okay, let's go back. I think we can probably still snag a couple chests before the update stops. Or starts. I mean, that's fair enough, Sadvik. You know, I didn't think about it that way, but you do have a point.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, I think I'll go help out this handsome gentleman to do his dailies, because he has some dailies I don't think he can do by himself. Gotta help another tall, handsome, you know, absolute Greek god Apollonius type material gentleman in the time of need. There's only 14 minutes left, so I kinda need to do that. Okay, let's see what we're cooking here. I'm actually kind of excited to see what the Jinhsi Trails is, because I think Greg told me that it was actually kind of good. And I'm wondering if he just said it because, you know, the man doesn't have standards for what is actually good or because he actually slaps. Because good to me is, you know, Jian and the Zhongli type. Now that's what I would call personally good. Anything else is, you know, subjective.
Wind Rider.
Jian is coming to the rescue.
Settled.
There we go. Okay, that's done. Okay, what are the challenges we got? Okay, there's one for forgery, so let's go do that. Where would that be? I think this is the closest, so let's go do this. Yeah, so she basically has a big sword. She's a broad blade character, and she apparently is a pretty heavy nuke. So if you are into nuke characters, she's your go-to. And apparently, I can't believe this, but Greg said she's at least twice as good as Jian. And I couldn't believe my ears when he said that, but you know, the man goes only based on facts, so he might be right. He might be right. I refuse to believe that, though, you know? He may have all the fancy schmancy data to back up his claim, but I have the gut feeling, and I feel like my assessment of what is good and what is bad is way more accurate than his. And what my guys is telling me that Jinhsi is probably going to be better. But you know, in my heart of hearts, I know who is the true champion of it all. Okay, let me quickly activate this.
Tell truth from the sun. Settled.
You know how I know that, Liz? Same brain cell, you know? What do I always tell you? We don't need to speak. All we need to do is just look at each other's souls, and we know exactly what to say.
Wind Rider. Break.
Don't you worry.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, she's a cool character, don't get me wrong. I do like her.
Settled. Tell truth from the sun.
Well, my allegiance has already been pledged. Okay, there we go. That was easy enough. Tell you what, let's go fight this guy again, because I think there's one mission where I need to kill him was actually this character. Okay, so we got about 8 minutes left. Unless I'm still going to be able to play after that, in which case we're probably going to stay longer, but something tells me that won't be the case. Even though last time it was kinda, because you still were able to do some stuff. Where we were streaming, I think there was during Scar's period. That was maintenance, but it only lasted like 5 minutes. Okay. Let me just go craft some stuff in here quickly. Let's go there.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, let me see. I mean, it still could take more. You never know. You never know. I mean, 7 hours, yeah, it is pretty extreme, but you know, considering it's a new whole... I think there's a new region that they're releasing. It's not egregious. And hopefully they'll fix all the, like, little bugs that this game still has. Because I think it still has, you know, a little lag when you just join the game. Which is a bit annoying. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, it is a tiny bit annoying, I'd say. Okay, let me quickly do this.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, for some reason didn't count the last one, so well, you do have a point there, Sadvik, but the problem... The thing is, right, Genshin has 100 times more money as well. The servers are way bigger. I don't think Kuro has as much... What would be the right word? Cheddar tossing power, shall we say. But I do agree they should optimize it, and I think they will eventually, because I mean, the game technically been out only 4 months, so it hasn't been super long.
Wind Rider.
And it's also their first game from what I saw. You know, there gotta be hiccups. Genshin already was, they not even, like, 5th game, I think, when they actually invented it. So, you know, they had a little bit of a leg up in that department.
The sun.
Okay, well, we got 2 more minutes, so we'll just wait this out and see if the game is actually... Was Punish and Raven by Kura? I didn't know that. You sure about that? That's... I mean, if it is, that's the first time I heard that. That would be actually then not an excuse, because Punish and Raven runs smoothly. I played it once and it was actually pretty good.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, is that the game kicking us out? No, not yet. I think there's 1 minute left. And we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna see if the game actually stops working. Because I wanna see it. Let's go heal ourselves up before he actually crashes, and then we'll probably just go watch a couple trailers. And I don't know, I guess I'll call it a day at that. Don't really know what else we can do. Oh. Is the game down? There we go. As you can see, the game is finally down. And just like that, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna go and watch some stuff. You know, it's a sad truth, but unfortunately, the game is down now. It is what it be. Actually, wait. Okay. Let's see what we have. There's actually 4 new trailers. Okay, we're gonna watch them all. Let's take a peek at this. Oh, they even kicked me out of my login. Unbelievable. Those heathens. How could they do this to me? Okay. With that being out of the way, let's just watch some cinematics.
The morass of wars. It embodies the hope of our people.
Exhibit proof. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, this seems